everybody, it is Allie, and welcome back to a long overdue episode of DollCast. For those of you guys who are newer to my channel, DollCast was my podcast I created about a year ago, where I would interview AGJitters and AGTubers and just talk about all things American Girl. So, a year later, I'm finally producing another episode with AG Spirit Studios. The reason I did not make a ton of episodes are they just take me forever to edit. But if you guys want a specific AGTuber on the show, then just comment it down below and I will try and get in contact with them. I'm gonna call you Maddie because that is her name. She's public about that. So Maddie, is there anything you want to tell everybody about who you are, what kind of videos you make for those who don't know who you are?
Okay, so hi everyone, my name's Maddie. I have a channel here on YouTube called AG Spirit Studios. I make doll videos just like Allie, and I do a lot of stop motions and, you know, kind of like lifestyle videos. So yeah, I'm an AGTuber, and I also have an Instagram called AG Spirit Studios.
So with the intro over with, now we're going to get into the questions and juicy topics. They're really not that juicy. So the first thing I'm going to ask is, how do you get your ideas for your stop motions? Because they're all really creative and really unique and entertaining.
Thank you. So, I mean, honestly, it's kind of hard to come up with ideas for stop motions. That's why I don't do them that often. But a lot of times I'll, look at a prop or something that I have, and I'll try to make a storyline kind of revolving around the prop, if that makes sense, you know. And other times I'll just take inspiration from, movies or TV shows. Or sometimes I'll see something on AGTube, not copying another AGTuber's idea, obviously. But, you know, I'll take inspiration from them and, yeah, like I said, sometimes I'll get ideas from TV shows. I'll look at different things in my dollhouse, like props and stuff like that, and I'll see if I can come up with a storyline. But like I said, yeah, sometimes it's hard to come up with stop motion ideas, so I don't do them very often. So, yeah.
So, do you prefer writing, filming, or editing videos, and why? I know personally, I really like coming up with ideas, and then it takes me a while to want to film them, and then editing them is even worse, and I honestly just like seeing people's reactions and connecting with other people and, you know, being creative. So I'm just curious, what is your favorite part of making a YouTube video?
Yeah, this is weird. I don't like editing. The actual editing part, just cutting clips together, I don't mind, but for some reason I hate doing voiceovers because I hate the sound of my own voice.
Same.
Whenever I'm filming, whenever I'm doing voiceovers for stop motions, I always find myself constantly re-recording the lines because I'm no, why do I sound so weird? So I always re-record certain lines, so I'm not a big fan of editing. I don't mind it, but I actually like filming stop motions, even though it's really time consuming. I think out of all of it, writing is also, you know, it's not my favorite part, but I don't mind it. So I think filming's actually my favorite part about making videos, especially stop motions, even though they're really time consuming, like I said.
So you have so many creative video ideas, such as the one where you interacted with your dolls in the dollhouse. That was so cool. I even showed my mom, and she's just
Thank you.
How did you do that? And it got shared so much on AGIG. And another example of one of your really creative videos was your collab with AGJitters, where you guys were interacting with each other and passing a letter through the screen. That was so cool.
Yeah.
So what video of yours has been the hardest to film, and why?
Oh, that's a good question. I think, honestly, the video that you were just talking about, the one where the dolls came to life, because there were a lot of layers to the videos, you know what I mean? So first I filmed the actual stop motion part, and then I had to do the green screen, so it would look like I was standing in front of the dollhouse, but I wasn't really standing in front of it, obviously. I was standing in front of a green screen, but I also had to make it look like I was, you know, looking at the dolls, pointing at the dolls, so the angles, you know, everything going on with the angles was pretty difficult. I had my dad help me film that, so... But yeah, that was pretty difficult to film, even though it was a really short video. There was just so much going on within 2 minutes. So that was pretty difficult to film. But yeah, the one with Andrea, like you said, that was last summer, and we were FaceTiming a lot, trying to coordinate and everything. And we wrote down ideas for how the dolls were gonna interact, you know what I mean? And but yeah, I mean, those two videos are pretty difficult to film, but I'm pretty proud of the way that they both came out. I'm glad you like them, and yeah, I'm glad they got a pretty positive feedback from everybody, because it was hard, but I'm glad that they did well on YouTube.
That's the thing with YouTube. You can make a really quick video. Sometimes it will, you know, get a lot of views, but it's really those videos, if you put in the effort, which I will be honest, I feel like I don't do that because I don't make stop motions. I mean, you can be successful and not make stop motions, but still.
Well, I find, my stop motions generally do better, which is, like, understandable, you know, with a lot of creators like MixiePixie7 and, like, you know, pretty much everybody who does stop motions, they tend to be more popular, just because, like, it's, like, a storyline and everything, and it's just really entertaining. But, yeah, I find that like I said, stop motions are pretty popular, and like you said, like, the quick videos that I film, stuff like lookbooks and things like that are pretty easy, quick to film, but they're still, like, I think they're still fun videos to film, and they're still fun to see everyone's reaction, just come up with the ideas. But yeah, definitely the ones that take longer get kind of a bigger reaction.
Yeah, for sure. And I guess it makes all those hours of work worth it.
Yeah, like, I've definitely found out, because my summer movie from, I think it was 2017, I filmed that like 3 years ago, but I can't talk. My summer movie from 2017, I think, has like 500,000 views now, and that was definitely the video I think that took the longest. I think it took like 2 months to film, and I went to the lake by my house. I went there like almost every weekend to film, because the scenery was really nice, so my dad would take me like every weekend to film, and it took forever, but it paid off, like you said.
You were so young back then.
Yeah, like, it's kind of funny because I feel like everybody thinks I'm older than I really am. Like, I'm going to be a freshman next year, but everyone thinks I'm, like, I don't know, probably, I mean, I don't know if anyone really puts that much thought into it, but most people that I've talked to are like, oh, I thought you were, like, you know, sophomore, junior kind of age. But no, like, I'm actually pretty young compared to a lot of other AGTubers.
Yeah, because you're, like, really mature for your age.
Yeah, I've talked to a lot of people, and they said just, like, the way that I type, like, I guess the way that I message people, and like the way that I just talk in general, they thought I was older because of, like, you know, the way that I act, the way that I behave. So I don't know, it's kind of funny, but yeah.
So the last, I guess, AGTube related question is, what other AGTubers do you watch, and who do you think are like your biggest inspirations for YouTube?
A lot of the popular bigger creators, like of course MixiePixie7, Basil Mentos, even though she's not really active anymore. And of course, AGJitters, she's so creative, all of her videos are so awesome. Yeah, I think MixiePixie7 is one of the most popular creators that I look up to, because she's so dedicated, you know, to all of her videos and her channel. Even though she's away at college, she still uploads like every other week now. That's pretty crazy. Like, I don't know how she makes videos so often.
I've been trying to pre-film since I'm supposed to be starting work in a few weeks. Well, like 1 week, and I just know I'm gonna be exhausted and lazy, so I like filmed a video today, filming this now, and then I have a video I need to edit and all these things, and I know I'm not gonna be able to pre-film because I'm just too lazy for that, but you know.
Yeah, well, I don't know, like I feel like a lot of times I procrastinate when it comes to videos, and I'm like, okay, I have to film a video. That's why, like, I'm really bad at uploading consistently. I've only been uploading like every few weeks, which isn't that bad. Like, I used to only upload like every 2 months.
That's better than some people who do stop motions. Like, they'll post like once every 6 months or even once a year.
Yeah, I mean, I try to upload as much as I can, but at the same time, I am guilty of procrastinating and just being like, you know, making up excuses for not filming videos just because, like, I'm just tired and I don't want to.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. YouTube is hard, guys.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know, I'm trying to get better with it, especially since it's summertime now, and I'm not really doing that much, especially, you know, because of quarantine, we can't really go anywhere. So I'm kind of stuck at home most of the time, so, you know, I have a lot more free time to do videos, take photos, so I've been trying to get better at it and uploading more consistently.
Yeah, like, I thought quarantine would help me to focus my time on AGIG and AGTube, and it has in the fact that I've been watching AGTube and been talking a lot with my AGIG friends. However, I have still, you know, not been the most consistent YouTuber. Like, I am pretty consistent, but I do miss, like, a week or two of uploading, and I've been, like, really bad at pre-filming. So, the next thing I'm going to talk about with you are the new releases. So, back when we were originally discussing topics for this episode, the new-ish release items were, I don't even remember. What were the new items again?
Well, it was like the stuff that was kind of I don't know if I'm correct. I think it's like it was kind of based off of like Japanese.
Oh, yes.
Really remember.
That controversial mix and match kawaii line. Oh, and the cactus travel outfit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I don't know how I feel about that release. It's interesting, to say the least.
It's like, the only thing I kind of like is the luggage set, but I still don't think I'd get it since I have 2 Art Generation suitcases, and I know a lot of people like the cactus outfit. However, I'm someone who prefers, like, simple doll clothing. Like, the jellies are cute, but I don't see myself using them. And then the mix and match outfit is just so not my style. Like, I get it, AG's target audience is, like, 8 to 12, and I'm definitely not 12 years old. However, like, knowing who I know, at least who are on the older end of that spectrum, they do, there's nothing wrong with a solid pair of jeans or a solid t-shirt, and I know that's boring, like, leave that to Etsy sellers, but still, for a mix and match line, you want something that, you can mix and match.
Yeah, I know, like, I agree with you about how, like, everything's kind of, like, it looks a little bit childish, which, like you said, it's, like, their target audience is, like, 8 to 12, so that kind of makes sense, but at the same time, it's, like, they know that they have an older audience, too. They know that there's, like, adult collectors and a lot of teenage collectors, especially on AGIG, so it's, like, I wish that they would do a little, like, more mature clothes, I guess. I don't know, like, just, like, the new release, I'm pretty sure it was meant to look kind of like that, just because of, like, what it was based on. I'm not really sure. I just saw a few things on Instagram about what it was like, what the backstory of it was, but I didn't really read into it or anything. I'm not sure. But I don't know. I just kind of wish, especially with the new Truly Me outfit, like, it's like a hot pink jacket and like a polka dot dress. It's very like young looking. I'm not really a fan of it.
The sequin kimono is the worst for me because, like, I'm sorry, even when I was young, I don't think I would have gone out in a full sequin kimono. And knowing myself, like, as a dancer, the costumes that are full-on sequins are the worst. They're so itchy. I've gotten cut so many times by sequins. I feel really bad for the dolls who have to wear that.
I know, like, I saw it, and I wasn't sure what it was at first. I was like, is that, like, a robe or, like, a kimono? I didn't know what it was. But I was like, I don't know. It's very shiny, very bright. It's not something I would buy, but, I mean, I don't know.
Like, last week, though, people have started hearing more about the new Truly Me dolls, and I'm really just confused with the numbers at this point because there was, like, 87 before, like, filling in a bunch of the other 80s. Mm-hmm. So I'm not even gonna bother describing numbers here, but I assume you have seen the new dolls. We know that the Isabel lookalike was a CYO. So the first doll I'm gonna get your thoughts on is the new Josefina Mold doll.
Yeah, okay, I saw a few pictures. I haven't seen that much. Did AG Overseas Fan do a review on her or no?
I haven't watched her videos, but I have seen the photo shared around AGIG.
Yeah, so is it a new face mold? Like, it looks like the Jess face mold, but I thought it was a new one.
I think it's a Jess mold, but it's, like, a similar wig to, oh my god, I think it's 81 or 82, the one with, like, the
82, yeah, the one with the dark
Mold.
hair.
Like, it looks like a similar wig. It's, like, black hair.
Yeah. I just feel like I'm glad that they're doing more dolls that are not just like white, blonde, blue-eyed dolls. Like, that's great that they're, showing more diversity and stuff, but at the same time, the doll looks a lot like Z or like, 64 and 30. Like, there are so many dolls already that look the same. So I don't know. But I could be wrong. I haven't seen very like detailed pictures, but she's a really pretty doll. Like, I'm glad that American Girl is making more diverse dolls now.
For me, my thing with a lot of the newer dolls is their hair is, like, unrealistically long. Like, American Girl mostly has long-haired dolls, but these guys have, like, Kaya-length hair, pretty much. So I think with the Josefina Mold doll, if her hair was still wavy, but, like, shoulder length or a little past shoulder length, that would be so pretty. Because she's a cute doll, but that hair is too much for me. The other new doll, I believe, is a light-skinned Josefina Mold with some curly blonde hair. And, I mean, she's not my personal favorite. Out of the new dolls, she's probably, like, the weakest photo in my mind. I should honestly have been better and pulled up the photos. But for me, she just looks like some CYOs that I've already seen people have. And, I'm just not into that. Like, not into her.
Yeah, I mean, I saw pictures, and she's not, like, like you said, she's not my favorite doll. I think she's pretty. And I like that they combined, like, I don't know if they have any blonde dolls with that face mold. Wait, what face mold is it again? The Josefina Mold? I didn't really see very close-up pictures, but...
I think a Josefina.
Yeah, like, I don't know if they have any blonde dolls with that face mold, so it's nice that they're, like, branching out a little bit. But, like, yeah, like you said, she's not, like, my favorite doll. I think she's pretty, though. I haven't seen very many pictures of her, but from what I've seen, she seems like a pretty doll. But I personally wouldn't buy her, probably.
Yeah. And then the third newest doll, I believe, she is dark-skinned Addie Mold with about shoulder length, really curly hair. And I think, especially since they're keeping 58 now, the diversity is great. I know that doll's gotten a lot of praise, and she is pretty, but once again, I don't think I'm going to be adding any of the new dolls to my collection.
Yeah. Oh, wait, did you say, I thought they did retire at 58. I thought it was official. Did they not?
They were going to, but then I heard that they are no longer retiring her, I guess because the whole community protested, and with everything going on right now, it'd be really a bad time to retire 58.
Yeah.
I don't even know why they want to retire her in the first place. She's so popular.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have 58.
I know, like, she's such a cute doll, and I was really shocked when I found out. I mean, I know it was just rumors. They didn't really ever, like, officially confirm that they were going to be doing it, but I thought from what I was seeing on AGIG, I thought it was pretty official that they were retiring her, and I was really confused. I was like, she's probably one of their their best-selling doll, or one of them at least, and she's so pretty. So many people love her, and like you said, before 85 came out, she was the only Addie Mold. So I was like, why would they retire her? You know what I mean? So, but I'm glad they didn't, and also they introduced 85. She's really pretty, and I'm pretty sure she has a darker skin tone than 58, right?
I think so, too.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't watch the full video, but I saw, like, pictures from AG Overseas fans' review video. Yeah, it looked, and they were side by side, the two dolls, and I'm pretty sure 85 has a slightly darker skin tone, like the skin tone of 80, Truly Me 80.
Okay.
Yeah, but she's really pretty, and I like her hair a lot. It's really nice. It's, like, a nice length, like you said. Like, I don't like the dolls who have, like, super long hair, because it's kind of unrealistic, and it's also really hard to deal with, so.
What are your thoughts on, like, the new meat outfits?
Yeah, I kind of, like, was talking about it a little bit earlier. I think I saw a picture of the boys' meat outfit. I kind of like the new Truly Me boy meat outfit. I didn't really see, like, that many pictures, but I did see one, and it's pretty cute. I like it a lot better than the other Truly Me meat outfit, the one with, like, the pink jacket and the dress. But yeah, I think the boy meat outfit is really cute, but I'm not a huge fan of the other one with, like, the dress and the jacket.
I agree. I know that the boy was in the only photo of the boy meat outfit. He was, like, modeling the accessories, and I don't think the vest will be an accessory, but there was, like, a backpack and a watch. And just because of the angle it's at, the vest is kind of blocking where you would normally put a graphic in a t-shirt, and I'm praying that they do not add a graphic to the t-shirt, because it's American Girl, so I feel like they will.
Yeah.
But it would look cuter without a graphic. But, you know, it's a basic boy outfit, and I love it. The girl's outfit, like, I feel like all the meat outfits before have been so unique, and this is pretty much a clone of the old meat outfit in terms of, like, you know, same mold for the shoes, very similar dress, jacket, and it's even worse because it's, like, pink and stars and well, there was glitter on the old shoes, but, like, pink glitter, so you can't even fake them to be Vans anymore, and it's just, like, probably my least favorite meat outfit of all time, because it's just, like, looks like something a 4-year-old would wear.
I know. Well, I was thinking that too. I was like, I feel like as they've gone on, the meat outfits have gotten worse and worse, in my opinion. Like, I liked the one where I think it was, like, 2014 or something. The one with, like, the pink shirt and the gray skirt. That one was pretty cute.
I have a big connection with that.
And I liked the one even before that too. But, like, as it went on, like, the one after that, it was, like, the regular purple dress, that one.
Yeah.
Like, that one was okay, but I didn't love it. And then as it went on, like, I started to like them less and less.
I think one of my favorite meat outfits of all time, it's a little bit shaky in my mind right now, but there was, like, that red vinyl jumper one, and I think that's just, like, a really unique meat outfit and really cool, and there wasn't really, like, any pink in it. And I do also like the True Spirit. As I said, I had a connection with it because my first doll was a True Spirit meat outfit, and I'd go into the American Girl store, and it was, like, the time of Interstar use, so there was, like, those signature doodles that were on the shirt from the True Spirit outfit, and you would just see them, like, in all the American Girl branding all around Interstar U, and I loved it so much, and I wanted the girl-sized outfit so badly. Plus, the accessories had a plain white jean jacket.
I know, like, I don't really like how they're adding graphics to everything, like, because I feel like as you get older, you just like plain solid t-shirts and things like that, especially for dolls, because I feel like a lot of people, when they dress their dolls, it kind of reflects their own personal fashion style. So for me, you know, I don't really like when American Girl adds like a ton of graphics, like you said, to the t-shirts.
So I think with those concluding thoughts and a bit of nostalgia, we are going to wrap up this episode. So thank you so much to our guest, AG Spirit Studios, for being on DollCast. I really appreciate it, and I hope you had fun with this interview.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on the podcast. It was a lot of fun talking.
If you guys do want to check out AG Spirit Studios, I will have her Instagram and YouTube channel linked in the description. And I really recommend watching those 2 videos I specifically highlighted earlier because they are so amazing and impressive. I'm not even kidding. So don't forget to subscribe to both of our channels, give this video a like, and comment down below who you guys want to see next on DollCast, as well as some questions I should ask them. Thank you to everyone who has watched this video so far and stayed this long, and I really hope you enjoyed. Have a great day, and I will see you guys soon with a new video. Bye!